Minister of Public Works Sihle Zikalala expected to unveil a large-scale bridge building program for the country. The plan is to build 134 bridges across a number of provinces, especially in the flood-prone areas of the Eastern Cape and KwaZulu-Natal provinces. He's currently in Port St. John's region that was hit by localised flooding just 2 weeks ago. The deluge also claimed 4 lives in the province. The lack of proper bridges causes many deaths as people try to cross flooded rivers. In other areas, communities struggle to access services and travel due to the lack of bridges. On that note, SABC News reporter Fundiswa Klegude has more.
Sunrise Bridge in Port St. John's, one of the 19 bridges that will be built here in the Eastern Cape. Remember, the Eastern Cape needs more than 19 bridges, and we hear that the 19 bridges will be the first bridges that will be built this financial year. Remember that as well, there are many communities that need bridges, and some of those communities build unsafe bridges just for to be able to cross some very dangerous rivers. And we hear that they, out of desperation, they even built those bridges with wood. But I have Minister Sihle Zikalala who will be telling us about the bridges that will be built in the Eastern Cape. Thank you very much, Minister. How did you come to 19 bridges, yet the Eastern Cape needs more than 19 bridges?
Well, for this financial year, we are building 96 bridges in the country. And in Eastern Cape, we are building 19 for the financial year that ended in March. We are going to build another 17 for this financial year. And thereafter, we will build other 17 bridges per year for the next 2 years. So we aim to ensure that we cover as many districts and many areas. We know that the need is too huge. Here in Eastern Cape, here in Port St. John, local municipality, they've told us that they need at least 40 bridges. So you will see that this is not enough. And that's why we're going to implement this project. It is a project that was announced by His Excellency President Cyril Ramaphosa, that we need to connect rural communities. And that's why we call it Welisizwe Bridges. It is going to be implemented over the next 3 years, and we will ensure that we focus in rural areas, especially those that are affected, where people can't cross whenever there is rain.
Okay, Minister, how are you going to make sure that the quality of those bridges, because remember that some of those bridges were washed away by floods?
The bridges that used to be washed away by floods are those that were low-lying bridges. We're now building higher bridges with quality material, and we ensure that they are of a high quality. We've inspected, we've seen the design come from the engineering unit within the SANDF and the manner in which it's assembled and installed, and it is quite a quality level. So we are going to ensure that in all areas we don't compromise the standard.
Lastly, Minister, the allocated money for this, the budget?
For the 3 years, it is 3.3 billion, which then it is 1 billion per financial year, and it covers 6 provinces at 1.1 billion per year. So we will have to ensure that we complete them on time, and we will want to work within the budget.
Thank you very much, Minister. Minister Zikalala, the Minister of Public Works, saying that Port St. John's alone needs more than 40 bridges, but they will be starting with 19 bridges. Those bridges will be built across the country. 134 bridges will be built across the country. We were speaking earlier on with community members who are hired as part of the EPWP program, who are hired at this site of Sunrise, and they were not happy about the manner they are receiving the monies, because some of them were saying that they've been working for 3 months, but they have been paid only for 1 month.